Yes, the great Messiah presence is among us now. The Messiah is the ultimate state of being, thus the divine awareness is always infinitely existing in this present moment.
Watch on for the multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet. Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 10. Interview with Angelix, the Crystal Child, channeling the spirit of Nostradamus. Greetings, esteemed viewers. I am Baul in Brooklyn, New York, USA. The brave people of the United States of America admire your beautiful smile and ever-positive attitude. As you may know from our past episodes, Nostradamus is famous for writing Les Prophecies, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains predicting future events. Today, we are delighted to interview Angelix, the Crystal Child, as she speaks of her unique abilities to decipher Nostradamus' predictions. Throughout the history of mankind, the divine messages are often shrouded in mystery. Prophets, messiahs, or whichever names you call them, are often persecuted and oppressed, their words obscured. But how do we distinguish the true from the false? To do so, one can only rely on the divine's guidance, and the truth will reveal itself to those who earnestly seek it. Master once said that Nostradamus was not a normal clairvoyant, and that he had reached the level of Arahat, great saint, with exceptional clairvoyant powers. Angelix, the Crystal Child, at age 13 became aware of her innate capacity to communicate with animals and to perceive life at a soul level by seeing through energy. This prompted her to embrace veganism and help fellow human beings understand and turn to the peaceful, compassionate way of living.
Greetings all. My artist name is Angelix. The name channeled through me during a meditation a couple years ago. I'm able to communicate with just about anything as we all are. We were all born extrasensory beings, and we are all able to feel vibration as well as emotion, which is energy in motion. When we realize our divine connection, then it is impossible to disconnect from the animal's existence and consume dead energy and suffering, as we are no longer a vibrational match to that experience. Animals are on their own unique journey of evolution. More and more humans are realizing it is unnecessary to cause other beings to suffer and restrict them from living their full joyous experience in their own lives. Veganism overall is the most ideal lifestyle to live in terms of taking care of our environment and respecting life itself.
Was Nostradamus vegetarian or vegan?
Yes, I am, and so is Nostradamus. I am vegan. We need to have respect and compassion for all beings to create a world of love, peace, and unity.
Angelix's extraordinary abilities include interpreting anything about the past, present, or future telepathically.
Throughout my lifetime experience and current state of awareness, I'm able to interpret an overview of Nostradamus' insight.
Let's now listen to Angelic's reading and explaining one of Nostradamus' quatrains.
Long awaited one will never return. He will appear in Asia, but be at home in Europe. One who is issued from great Hermes, and over all the kings of East will he grow. Nostradamus is expanding upon his prediction of Christ consciousness, an ascended master of sorts that embodies the awareness and love of Christ to incarnate as a human sometime soon. Initially, the revelation of Jesus and the kings of the East were him spreading his wisdom of the Holy Spirit throughout Western civilization, such as Europe. We will now see the contrast of that being spread throughout the Eastern world, such as Asia, where this being will birth into form. Great Hermes is the Greek god of metaphysical wisdom associated with the Egyptian god Thoth. And he's saying one who is issued from Great Hermes as a metaphor. As this human being comes into form, he will be awakening others through sharing metaphysical spiritual wisdom in the East.
World-renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual master, Supreme Master Ching Hai was born in the Asian country of Ola, also known as Vietnam, where she spent her youth. During a recent teleconference with Supreme Master TV's staff, Master recounted a childhood memory, revealing her destiny.
When I was 8 years old, I read one of the newspapers somewhere, or a book. I can't remember. Is it a book or is it it's a newspaper. It's a long time. I did not think much about it. That's why it says something like a being will be born in Asia. We appear in Asia. And that being is a child now, 8 years old. Wow. And that being, that child is going to save the world. So I say, it's me.
Is he, in Nostradamus' quatrain, the great Messiah or Savior of the world? What else can Nostradamus tell us about him? And how do we recognize such a person?
He could be seen as an archetypal figure, as a savior. However, this being that embodies Christ awareness is here to remind and awaken us all that we are the saviors of ourselves, and we are all divine.
Remember, dear, you are divine. Remember God, remember God. Good night, baby. Have wonderful dream. Heaven loves you, and I love you. I'm going to remind you that you are the master. That's all there is. And the karma and all that will go away as soon as you realize that you are the master of the universe, that you're one with God. But before that, if you have not completely realized this, of course, I'll be your friend and help you until you understand everything. Just follow the instruction so that every day you can contemplate deeply inside and then find God. And then one day you will completely understand.
The Master is the invisible power within all of us, and which is belong to the universal power, and we all have the right to claim the whole or part of it. Depends on how much we want. Depends on how sincere we are in order to reclaim this glory for us. If you are sincerely really want the whole, then you get the whole, and then you become so-called master.
He'll recognize his frequency. He'll embody a purity of unconditional love, and his wisdom will intuitively feel as if it's channeling through him as an ascended master here to assist in awakening humanity. It will be a claircognizant knowing and recognition.
She has a wonderful energy, a lovely aura, and the way she speaks so softly, her message really hits home, and you feel that she's concerned. And she gives good percentage or researches about the region that she's talking about. So that made a lot of sense. Her message was really wonderful, that we can save the planet by such a simple choice as changing our diet.
She's a very impressive lady. I am a Muslim, but I felt that she is bringing in ideas from Buddhism, from Hinduism, from Christianity, Judaism, and provide a common platform with some of her ideas. She's trying to make the world a better place for everybody, and I think that's the way human beings should progress with life.
I had the privilege to share a hug with her. My message to her is, I felt you. I really felt your soul, and you're really special. Thank you. Thank you for touching so many souls and for sharing what you share. Thank you. And for teaching. It has been just great.
Her presence is beautiful, and her warmth is deeply felt. And I marvel at her devotion and her spirit.
Transmite una energía muy positiva porque se ve que tiene una muy buena vibra.
Thank you, Supreme Master. Your way of being, your way of radiating love, unconditional love, your giving respect to everybody, and above all, your acceptance that you hugged everybody, you hold each other's hand, and that has have touched me very much.
Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
She's a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful person, kind, noble. I just feel the power of her spirit.
I met Supreme Master Ching Hai for the first time today. When you see everything around, you can see the power and the genius. But to meet her, you see the spirit and the love and the amazing things when you watch her. It's quite awe-inspiring, because it seems as though you're kind of like in the presence of God in a way that you haven't been.
Stay with us as we further explore Nostradamus' predictions with angelics right after these messages. Welcome back to our program. We asked angelics the question, is the great Messiah among us now?
Yes, the great Messiah presence is among us now. The Messiah is the ultimate state of being, thus the divine awareness is always infinitely existing in this present moment.
The Master is not a physical body. Master can appear anytime, anywhere, and every day, every minute by your side and help you. If you do not see the Master, at least you will feel the Master's presence. And you feel reassured of your practice and your progress. Master can appear anytime. And after initiation, the Master looks after you at every step. You may sleep, but the Master will not. You may make mistake, but the Master knows. You may be in accident, but the Master will take you out or helps you to lessen the intensity of the accident. You may be in sickness, but you don't feel that much pain because the Master will help you to soothe some of your suffering. That is the duty of a real Master. And the Master does all kinds of things to help you. That's what's good about having a Master. The Master is everywhere, anytime, and help you in any circumstance without being physically near to the Master.
Our beloved Master is always helping us, whether we are aware of it or not. The following are examples of our association members' experiences of Master's infinite presence.
我记得在1997年的10月，我的父亲呢，他在胸口突然长出一个像铜板大的红点，那就有一天呢，就痛晕了过去，家人就赶快把他送到医院挂急诊，他就叫护士把纱布块掀开来，结果一掀开来，我们都傻了。这时候我爸爸就说：“赞美哦，你那查一个查某医生半暝来给他开刀哦，生做足水的吼，伊真正滴一点无佮压一支雨伞，我就看足清楚，我就做安尼足舒服困到这阵我爸爸看大师傅法相就说：“对啦，都是这个查某医生来给他开刀的呀，昨暝都是伊来给他开刀。”
那个时候我的岳母也是刚印心然后他带着小孩子在台北的青年公园去玩，然后小孩子说他要去上厕所，然后我岳母就到处去溜达，结果小孩子出来找不到外婆找不到他的阿嬷，然后就吓到。那个时候还没读幼稚园4、5岁4、5岁。后来呢他就看到师父因为他后来有告诉我们情况，就是他很紧张的时候，那师父就来跟他讲说：“你跟我来，不要哭然后他就乖乖的跟着师父走，然后就走了2圈，绕了2个地方，就找到他的那阿嬷了。然后他跟他讲说：“我有看到师父带我回来的。”
Her daughter, 9 years old, saw one day Master coming out of the SMTV and then play with her, and then comfort her mother because she was dead.
I met you when I initiated 1990 and then 2002 I saw the picture. I said, oh, here, my master. The master that helped me from 1976.
1976.
Yeah, you already have me.
Even out in the war yet, huh?
Yeah, you
I
took
was
me
somewhere
to,
else, yes.
At that time when I going up the tree and fell down, the body that died, but the soul, you took me to see another planet.
Yes.
And so beautiful. So my parents took me, the body to the hospital. I stayed there, and doctors told my family, you don't worry, he's still alive, but I don't know why he didn't wake up. And when I came back, it's no cut. I asked my mom, oh, where the mom is? She said, you in the hospital 3 days. And I said, oh, really? I went with one lady, so beautiful, powerful. It's all light. But in the Vietnam, and they said my father, sister died young, and they said maybe sister didn't have any answer until 2002. I saw your picture. I said, oh, here this is the master to took me up there that time. Yeah. So you helped me a lot. You took me so many times to go up to heaven, so many planets, so in Nevo, and then I very, very, very thank you very, very much.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that while I was being operated and after, I felt your love so much, and you just surrounded me, and I saw you all the time. And thank you so much for all your grace and blessings and your patience for me. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, I was worried about you, but I thought you'd be okay. Tough girl, you know, inside.
Yes.
And Master always with you.
I was very happy because you were always with me, and I could see you and I could feel you all the time.
Wonderful. There's a price to pay, huh?
Yes.
No, it wasn't a price, but you know, if the master power is not with you in such a situation, then it could be worse, you know. It's not like a price to pay, you know, the negative power, you know, we have to surround you with positive, make you feel good, so you can fight back. See?
Yes.
It's the time you need more. That's why you can see more than normal. You don't see nothing. It's not like you have to pay for that. It's not that. Okay, love?
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. Nice to see you.
Nostradamus had also written about the age of gold.
Born in the shadows and during a dark day, he will be sovereign in realm and goodness.
Supreme Master Ching Hai was born in a remote mountainous area during wartime, but has become renowned throughout the world by her spiritual teachings and virtuous deeds.
I think I read in one of your lectures that you mentioned The Ocean of Love by Kabir, the Anurag Saga. It's about the highest God, they call it Sat Purush.
Yes, Sat
comes
Purush.
to different incarnations in each yuga.
Yes, yes.
And the last Kali Yuga is where he makes a deal with Kal to take a lot of souls back home.
Yes, this is the Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
That's a dark age. Need the strong guy to come down, take everybody up.
Is that why so many souls can be liberated?
Yes,
so
yes, yes. That is right. You know it already.
He will cause his blood to rise again in the ancient urn, renewing the age of gold for that of brass. Nostradamus was expanding on the ultimate Christ, Buddha, God within, realizing itself. We've all been experiencing the darkness and the shadows we've been creating as a collective experience, which is a mirror of our unconscious integration. This being, which is a representation of our next stage in collective evolution, that's being referred to as he'll have the urge to rise again in a tribal and ancient way, where we lived according to our connection to divine will, which thus renews the age of gold and moves us all into the golden age.
When will the age of gold be? And how do we know that it is the golden age?
The age of gold will occur in divine timing whenever we create it to be so. We know that it is the golden age when we realize that we were all divine creators and we can choose to live according to seeing everyone around us as a divine creator.
We have to turn back to our caring and compassionate nature inside our heart. That's very simple. We are that. We are compassion. We are merciful. We are caring. So we just have been cheated. We have been misinformed up to now. So we did not know it. Being vegan worldwide is the advancement of compassion that will uplift and unify all cultures, bringing tranquility to humans and animals alike. The inner peace that comes from replacing killing with respect for all life will spread like a wave across the globe, elevate human hearts, and create a harmonious Eden on earth. That will bring us all to a lasting golden era. Together, let us make the unprecedented leap to the golden era, to the time of compassion, harmony, kindness, and true peace that awaits us.
What did Nostradamus intend to accomplish by writing down all of his predictions?
Nostradamus' intention was to cause humanity to reflect upon our inner ways of being. It was to make us more conscious of this experience so we can potentially rewrite the script of the movie, of this life movie, to create the most desirable experience of reality for ourselves.
May we all heed the prophetic words of Nostradamus and come together in universal love to heal the world and ourselves by turning our focus within, being vegan, and living joyful, peaceful lives in harmony with nature. We thank Angelix for sharing her special insights with us today. And thank you, our viewers, for tuning in to Supreme Master Television and joining us today. Don't miss the next part of our series as we explore more fascinating ancient predictions. Coming up next is the Heroic Master, Huin Fu So, the Healing Buddha, Part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May you always be encompassed in divine love. For more details on the prophecies of Nostradamus, please visit sacred-texts.com/nos/index.htm. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/AP.